Hi guys, let's put together a couple of Christmas in July cards. I have so much stuff left over from the last 2 to 3 years that, and I've said a gazillion times, I have far more paper than anyone should actually have. It's ridiculous. So I'm trying to work through some of that paper, some of the paper packs that were like all Christmas, or the ones that came with stickers and things like that. Like one of the sets that I had these white, I don't think they're enamel, snowflakes. It also had this little bit of ribbon, and then these little embellishments, and then these little pearls, which I like these because they're a little bit smaller than the ones that I already have. And then I have these stickers that I purchased at Tuesday morning on clearance. I think maybe paid 10 cents for them. And I have these guys left. I paid, probably 40 or 50% off at Hobby Lobby. I am absolutely in love with this little reindeer. I think it's the cutest thing. I ended up buying 3 packages of them. And they probably have them every year. And the thing about doing cards for Christmas in July is that Hobby Lobby has already got most of their Christmas stuff out. They start in like May. So I'm using standard size A2 card base. This one is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I've rounded. It'll be the bottom left and the top right. Then I have one mat that's going to go on the outside. It's cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and I went ahead and rounded the corners on this just like I did on the card base. So we'll start with sticking that down right off the bat. I went ahead and did the matting because I used cut-aparts for these 2 cards, and I have a ton of cut-aparts still. I had literally like 5 or 6 sheets of cut-aparts that I just never used. So this is the year for it. This is the year I'm actually going to use them. And I'm pretty happy about that, if I'm honest. So this cut-apart, the original cut-apart, is just the white with the season's greetings. Okay, so it was originally the white. I backed it on black. I backed it on that reflective silver, and then I backed it on a charcoal gray. There's just a hint of difference between the black and the charcoal gray. I can see it. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but I can see it. So then I popped it up on foam, because you don't have to use a ton of full-size card mats. You can mat whatever your main image or main sentiment. You can mat that several times to make a wow, you know. I'm going to put this somewhere near the center. I say near the center because I never do get it centered. I guess if I used a ruler or even one of my cutting mats that has a grid on it, that might be helpful, but I don't. I'm thinking I want to use these little ornaments. Do those scammers call your house as much as they call mine? They literally have called here 10 times today. Literally. So much so that I've kept the phone right next to me so that I can ask him, what is it that you want? I mean, you're the one that keeps calling me. So you must think it's important. Tell me what it is. It's obnoxious is what it is. Let's see, that one has polka dots. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's little polka dots. This one has red. This one just has kind of like a squiggly on it. This one has straight lines, and then this looks like painted lines. Let's do this little squiggly. So long as it fits on my mat. There we go. Cute. See? That quick. Got a card done. I need to put a little heart on it, which I do to every one of my cards, because I put a little love into all of them. I'm going to go ahead, and this is a standard A2, but it's cut differently. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. It's a top fold card. Then I have a mat that goes, one mat that goes on the outside. It's cut at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. I need to put the black mat back down on my desk, because when I'm working on a white card base on this white background, it all kind of blends for me. But as I've said before, I don't have any depth perception, literally, so it's just a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, no big deal, but it's a little bit of a challenge, because it all looks the same to me. So I always try and put my fingers toward the bottom or toward the top so that I can kind of guide it from there. There we go. Easy peasy. I went ahead and matted this cut apart. Let me stick my pen in my glue. Come on, there we go. This cut apart was originally the green, like from here to here. I matted it on black, and then I wanted a bolder green, like a bright, bright green, so that's what I used. I used almost a fluorescent green, because to me it just makes it stand out just a little bit more. So that makes it easy. Oh, come back. I'm wondering if I should just use one of those little Santa hats on this one. I don't know though. Come on, get back in the bag. I think I'm tearing the whole side of this bag out. One way or another, I'm using up some of this stuff this year. If I have to donate 300 and some odd cards somewhere. And the one thing I don't like about these hats is they are super thin. They are not like a thicker chipboard or cardstock. They're super thin, and then the little bauble on the end is a gem, but they're really thin. What if I put it up there? Get off my finger. No. What if I put it at the end of Christmas? Oh, I kind of like that. Let's go with it. And this one, I could call that one done as well. Outside of putting little hearts on them. Where are my clear hearts? There they are. I'm asking y'all like you really would know what I have hanging over here on this pegboard next to me. Gee, could you tell me where I stuck whatever it was? Come on. cute. Simple but cute. Do I want that there? No. No, I don't. Let's put it in one of these little polka dots. There we go. Anyway, that's 2 cards. Super easy. Yeah. We're going to call that done. You guys let me know what you think. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me. I certainly appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.